Erase, I wanna look good for you. Comb, hair, don't care. I always comb my hair. Pink, blue, purple, I wanna make it good for you. If I wear a dress, he will never call. So I wear much less. I guess I'll wear my camisole. If I wear a dress, he will never call. So I wear much less. I guess I'll wear my camisole. Make up. Make up. Make up. Make up. I'm not ready yet. Make up. Smoke a cigarette. I'm not ready yet. Make up. Smoke a cigarette. I'm not ready yet.
All right, if you believe that ghosts do not exist.
I didn't say they don't exist. I just said I don't believe it. And I don't believe there's anything wrong with the old Hanley place that a good bucket of paint and a little scrubbing couldn't fix.
Well, if you're so sure of that, why don't you put your money where your mouth is and let's bring a little back. Let's spend the night, make sure there are no ghosts.
Aroused. An emotional experience in wanton femicide.
She wants to make it with you. She wants you naked in bed. Aroused.
Is a blast of desire.
Aroused.
Lays bare the mind of a sex maniac.
If I get my hands on him, I'll Aroused.
More than a motion picture, an emotional experience.
I wonder what Johnny would say if he knew I was entertaining a man.
Probably say you're a whore like all the others.
Well, nobody gives a damn about us. Just use us any way you want. Get your kicks and throw us away. We're just pieces of meat hanging on a hook waiting for a butcher.
Aroused.
Aroused shows you what you have never seen before. For the first time, you will be shocked by some... Aroused is a blast of desire.
Aroused. Aroused. Aroused.
Aroused. We might see things that we've never seen before.
You ain't never seen nothing like Aroused. Well, you have, but you'll like it, right?
It could happen. A unique mid-60s proto-slasher called Aroused
Yeah.
will be one of our features next week, and The Ghosts of Hanley House.
We're taking it into the black and white world. What everybody think of Black Roses?
Wait a minute. Have you seen The Ghosts of Hanley House?
I have not.
You
no.
haven't seen it. Okay. It's really weird. I guess there's an original version of the film out there that Something Weird put out. And then there was this other company that took it, because I'm assuming it was public domain, and they added all sorts of weird like effects over top, sound effects over it, and strange visual overlays that were like from a totally different era. So it's really strange. There are these the mono soundtrack of the original film is all tinny sounding, and then there are these 3D sound effects that come in over top of it. It's really jarring. I think that's the only version that's online is the fixed up, or not even fixed up, like the changed version of it.
Oh wow!
But that
yeah,
in and of
it's
itself,
on Tubi.
yeah, it is. It's all that same version though. So I'd like to see the original cut of the film, just because I'd like to see the original vision, please.
Right.
But in and of itself, though, that's a very weird movie, a weird way to see a movie and to be introduced to a movie is something that's been changed in a very fundamental way from its original intention.
Ooh. Speaking of intentions, you mentioned this earlier. What is the plan of the Black Roses? Like, it's such a labyrinth-like plan.
They've got a strange business model, which seems to be you move into a very limited market and do 10, 20 shows in a row. How many were they doing?
And they were free just for the fans, of course. If you didn't know anything about them, you had to pay.
You had to pay, and you would, I guess.
With your soul. Do you think that they went to like some kind of like evil devil conference or like business meeting? And like Helena Marcos was there giving a speech, and she's like, "Here's how I make money with I'm the American." And they're like, "That's a dumb idea." And she's like, "How you knock my idea now, huh? What's yours, huh?"
They're still trying to come up with a business model for their Amway for Witches concept. Also, they want to spread this everywhere.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Demons are from hell. Hell is full of fire. And therefore, like, you shouldn't be able to kill these demons by setting them on fire, correct? Yet that's how he kills Damien.
Well, he didn't kill him because at the end they were just all he did was banish them from the town
Yeah.
because they
Now,
were going to go play in New York.
do you think how many free tickets they're going to pay per MSG? They're like, you know what? Like, if you can't sell out a show in Mill Basin, the fuck are you doing playing Madison Square Garden?
I guess the reviews were that good.
Yeah. Thomas has a good thought. It's something wicked this way comes with heavy metal music. Makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, that one girl with the B cups, we never see her face and her boobs in the same shot. And you brought it up. There is like a 2-minute long breast exam of herself where she's just on camera, just manipulating her nips.
That's
And
all
just,
she's doing is playing with her own boobs. She's like Aunt Ida from
yeah.
Female Trouble.
Oh,
She's going, ooh, ooh. And then whoever the actress was supposed to be, they
Yeah.
cut off her face.
yeah. Ugh. You can tell that it was in her contract. She's like, I do not do nude scenes. And like, don't worry, we have something figured out. Also,
We'll just get another woman who won't show her head.
Also, like, we're supposed to think of her and the teacher as potentially a couple, which is gross, right? And he's the hero, but they do not make a handsome couple. Like, he's not attractive. I'm sorry.
No, it had very creepy vibes, the whole
Yeah.
thing. Even this supposed hero of the thing.
Yeah, he
So
looks like a groomer,
I'm
right? Like,
buying that whole thing.
no, he looks like this is not the first time he's fallen for a student. And also notice she's from a bad home. Like, he's like picking like on the weak. Like, yeah, I'm not on his side. Again, we knew I wasn't going to be on his side anyway. I'm on Damien's side. He's a poet, writes circles around these other people. Why are we learning about him? That is the business plan. I mean, that's probably she has a PowerPoint just for that plan to teach you how to do it. Oh my god.
Well, we've got 13 viewers.
Wow. Hello,
The
13.
unlucky number.
Yeah.
But it's lucky for us.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what the Black Roses were trying to do. Also, the other thing that I mentioned to you that I love about this movie is the creatures get more ridiculous as you go on. Like, it really devolves into a Hanna-Barbera spectacle by the end where you're like, is that a fetal pig? Is that a dinosaur? Like, what the fuck is that thing? It's kind of like some of the ones that come out of the speaker earlier in the movie want to be the gate. And then later they're just like, we ran out of money. Like that one girl, her face turns into like, she gets those mandibles that come out of her face. And like, what are we?
Yeah. It was
who
like
she is?
Fright Night. The Amy
Yeah.
vampire in
Yeah.
Fright Night, where she had like this hinge of a lower jaw.
Yeah.
Like,
And then like when he's also, I love the of all weapons to fight these things with, he has a tennis racket and he's beating on this demon with a tennis racket that just swears it off. Thomas said Paul Kelman for My Bloody Valentine is the drunk stepdad in this movie. Good call. Wow.
yeah, he's the one that doesn't care about shit. He's like,
Yeah.
you go to the concert.
Yeah.
I don't care about your suspicions. You just go to it because I think you're full of shit.
Yeah. Oh.
And then at the end, he's like, oh, I was so wrong. I was such a fool. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I love that Damien tells the teacher, he's like, over like thousands of years, I've fought many people, but you're one of the best. I'm like, is he? It really doesn't seem like he put up that great of a fight.
He didn't do anything.
No.
He scattered some gasoline around the place that nobody noticed.
Yeah.
Like no one cared. No one smelled it. No one saw it. No one was paying attention to this. And somehow the demons themselves didn't even know he was there.
Right? His heroic fighting style is Pyromania, which is a great album. So I get it, right? Rock of Ages, but I don't know.
Pyromania. Secret weapon on Pyromania.
Uh-huh.
Thomas Dolby.
Ooh, yeah, that's right.
Thomas Dolby There was a
That
great video of it I found online. It talked about the work he did with Foreigner, and he did all this shit for Foreigner, and Def Leppard. And he
oh,
made a shit ton of money writing the Nokia jingles, like coming up with that way that they played it on those flip phones.
yeah.
He
Oh my god.
invented that stuff.
What an amazing life. That's crazy. I Pyromania is a record that I studied as a kid over and over again. I was like, this is I don't think music will ever get better than this.
It didn't.
It didn't. I think I was right. I think third grade me was 100% right.
The world went to Shania Twain after that.
Yeah. Oh, I like the follow up to Pyromania too. Yeah, I think
Hysteria.
Hysteria. Yeah, there's some good
Yeah.
songs. They've released every song on that as a single, I think. There's some really good songs. Love Bites is a good song. I'm not good at
I would have said Hysteria was bigger than even Pyromania.
Yeah.
In my
Yeah,
high school, I mean, that you couldn't get any better than that.
Yeah. Pyromania is very that's like in between their like new wave of British heavy metal, like On Through the Night and like High and Dry, or like very like they're close to Iron Maidenish. And then by Hysteria, they're very like they figured out the pop hooks to make it work. Do you know what I mean? And but that's fine. I mean, I'm not going to begrudge their success and be like, oh, they got this other kids are like, oh, they got light. I'm like, no, they're making money. They're doing great.
That's what they started that shit for, was to make
Yeah.
money. So
Yeah.
why not?
Right?
Go ahead,
Like,
get it.
why am I in a band? Oh, so that a bunch of dudes come to my shows. No, Pyromania, like they were about having girls come to their shows. As Dave would say, right, I'm really getting it. I'm Armageddon it. Come on, Steve.
Armageddon.
Oh.
Genius lyrics.
Oh,
there
man.
was some great merch for Hysteria around that time.
Yes.
There were cassette maxi singles you could get, and also CD maxi singles, which was just starting to come out as a thing.
Singles.
Because singles were already big, but the CD maxis were, and they had remixes on them too.
Ooh.
Because all that shit was studio. I mean, the Pet Shop Boys were probably more real than Def Leppard at that point.
Oh,
it was all constructed.
It's all triggered drums too, because he couldn't play the same way anymore. So there's
they couldn't play the songs that like they had to go on tour after that album, and they couldn't play that stuff because they never played it in the studio. They had to learn how to play it.
Yeah, but yeah, they're still around.
Yeah, Joe Elliott, it was kind of like the Stock Aitken Watermen. You know who Stock Aitken Watermen are, right? Well, they did all the high energy like Bananarama, Kylie Minogue hits, and Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. That was Stock Aitken Watermen. They did all their shit. Who gave them their first #1 was Dead or Alive.
Oh wow!
They produced You Spin Me Round. And that was their first #1 hit out of many, many #1 hits for Stock Aitken Waterman. But one thing I never realized was that album that's on Youthquake was Dead or Alive's second major label record, and they didn't play on it because that was the deal. When Stock Aitken Waterman produced your album, you didn't play on it. They played all the instruments.
That's crazy.
Isn't that strange that like a band would work with it? I mean, I think they were the only band that ever worked with them, and then no one else wanted to work like that. Like, fuck that.
Wow. Oh,
sorry, I derailed. This is the third segment.
This is good stuff to talk about. This is the stuff I like talking about. But yeah, the plan of the Black Roses is weird. It's vaguely Manson-ish. Like, would you really want to kill your listeners and their parents? Because wouldn't you want to make, again, this is a bad plan. The plan as a rock star should be to get laid and make money and do drugs. And it doesn't seem like they're doing any of that.
That was the problem. They were not really rock stars. They weren't in it. They weren't in it for money. It was some satanic plot. So it was like Christian rock.
Yeah,
that was totally what the vibe I was getting off of it. It was like a Christian rock concert, and I've been to many of those. So that's totally what it reminded me of. I was like, this is rock without a purpose.
Yeah.
It's not a rock and roll purpose behind this show.
Oh man. You know, this is the kind of movie that someone would cut up and put on YouTube, and it's like, finally the truth revealed about the music industry. And like, they put it in a horror movie so that we wouldn't know, but this is how it really is. And I'm like, all right, sure. Whatever. When you go to a Cant show and we were together, this is the stuff that we should have done. Fuck, I screwed
Yeah.
up. I screwed up being in a band. People should have come to the show, and like I would turn into a dinosaur, and people like, holy shit, he killed like 3 people. Like, yeah,
And
they're
say, "Come
awesome.
to me, my flowers."
Come to me,
That
my flowers.
he kept saying that over and over. My children
Oh,
of evil, my flowers of evil.
oh. I love when the get my goddamn children back when he yells. Like, they're not
Yeah,
your kids. You're a teacher,
he was
right?
pissed.
Yeah, he was. He was like, you know what? Give me back that girl I've been grooming for a year. I spent a lot of time really. She's almost ready to give me a hand job out in the teacher's lot. Damien, could you please stop this?
Uncomfortable.
Sorry. That's what he was saying, though. But I like it. I've watched it a bunch of times. Same director made 4, what do you call it? 4 heavy metal movies. So he did it.
Oh, that's awesome, Tracy.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Rick Savage. Isn't that his name, the drummer?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that they didn't get rid of him. Turns out they
Yeah.
didn't need him anyway.
Yeah. I mean, he's fine.
So why not let him stay?
Yeah. I mean, they were a bigger band after he lost the arm.
Yeah, he still looked good behind the kit. I
Yeah.
liked it. All that shit he had on the floor that he was doing with his feet.
Yeah. Have you ever seen them live? I'd never seen them live.
No, I've never seen Def Leppard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun to see them recently, but that's not like seeing Def Leppard.
No.
I don't know. I'm always excited to see bands when they're old.
Yeah. I would always beg my parents, like, can I go see them? I was like 11. No, you're not going to go see them.
Never.
Come on. Never. Can I go see Huey Lewis in the News? And they said, yes. They said, you can go see Huey on the sports tour. And I did. Civic Arena.
Oh, you did see Huey Lewis.
I
Well,
did.
was it fantastic?
It was wonderful. It was my second concert. My first concert ever, Billy Joel Allentown tour. I would say Huey Lewis is better, but that's me just being a poser. But yeah, Huey was good. Bought a bootleg sports shirt. They did all their stuff. They had all the horns and everything. Huey was
Where was
running
Peter Grant busting up their bootleg merch when they needed him?
Exactly. Hey, Huey's coming to the Steel City Con next time.
Duly noted.
I'm told Beck I'm bringing. I said I should sculpt a dick that looks just like his from Shortcuts and get him to sign it. Imagine, like, excuse me, Huey, will you sign this for me? It's a birthday gift from my friend Bill, and he'd be like, okay.
You have to make sure to put like a section of blue jeans on it, and then you unzip the blue jeans, and
it's going to be like a torso, one of those torso things, yeah, where it has jeans on and just a little bit of the head's popping out. Yeah,
you're a sickie.
I am, but I think it's nice that I'm thinking of you for a gift.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I have to admit, nobody else would gift me something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
The things I really want.
Yeah, these are the gifts you get from me. Box sets of 1960s orchestra shows and weird t-shirts. Lawrence Welk box sets. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's probably a good concert for an early concert is Huey Lewis. And then like the next one I saw was Monsters of Rock, and that was just, that at that point I may as well have seen Black Roses and lost my soul. I saw the Scorpions, I saw Dokken, Metallica, Kingdom Come, featuring Danny Stagg, aka Danny Steigerwald, Paul Steigerwald's brother. Yeah. Who else was? Oh, and Van Halen, the Sammy Hagar era Van Halen.
Oh, you didn't see DLR?
No, but I did see DLR play Civic Arena with Poison, and it was on Skyscraper tour, and they opened the roof out, and surfed out into the audience on his surfboard during Just Like Paradise. So
Wow.
yeah, I really think I should have just died that night, because I don't think anything in my life would have been better than that night. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, are you saying he came through the roof?
No, but they opened it. They opened the roof up, and he was like surfing above the crowd during that. But I'd never been in the arena when they opened the roof. It never will be again because it doesn't exist. And
I was never in the arena with the roof open.
Dave Lee Roth doesn't seem like a big enough concert to do it, but you know what? He did. So,
well,
yeah.
The smaller shows, even the ones that could be put on at the arena, it was usually only half.
Yeah.
I think the last thing I saw there was Marilyn Manson in '99.
The one with Nashville Pussy?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be Monster Magnet, but they canceled. So it was Nashville Pussy, and they were great. I love Nashville Pussy.
Yeah, I love them. They have one of my favorite Nashville Pussy songs is Fried Chicken and Coffee, because it has the best line in it. Fried chicken and coffee is making me mean. I wipe my ass with a Hustler magazine. Come on. That's genius shit. I love Nashville Pussy.
Their set was amazing, and they didn't stop between songs.
No, because they want anyone to boo them.
Right. Like, they never stopped to accept any applause or lack of applause. They just went from one song to the next.
Yeah.
I thought they were great.
What a weird, like, it's an interesting mix of bands to play together on tour. I can imagine they probably did drugs together on that tour, though, so I see how it worked out.
That was the tour that Hole was supposed to be on.
Oh,
and then they only got through like a couple shows, and then Hole was off the tour.
How couldn't Courtney Love and Marilyn Manson get along? It just seems, I'm shocked that this didn't happen. Imagine if Huey Lewis was on that tour. We're going to Black Roses and Huey Lewis tour. Come see him.
Billy Joel.
Oh, the Piano Man. Yeah. But that was my first
tear the roof off with Manson tonight.
Yeah, I saw the Allentown tour, and people lost their shit when he played Allentown, because it's a PA song. So, but yeah, it was my first time. I saw James Brown too at a Pirates game. At a Pirates game, how weird's that?
Oh, that's tremendous that you saw such a legend.
It's sad though, because like it was like free chicken and ribs night with James Brown playing, and I just remember thinking, it's like he is like one of the most influential, greatest artists to ever come out of this country, and people are just eating chicken, watching him, and not really paying attention. I was like 12, and I was like, I knew that I was seeing something special.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is pretty awesome.
Well, we always take things for granted when we have them.
I know.
When you lose them,
it's like Cinderella said: "You don't know what you got." Her painting just fell down.
What the hell was that?
It was a picture fell off the wall.
It's like the Conjuring.
A picture of Dee Wallace just fell off the wall.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god! He's gonna kill. She's gonna kill me. So,
Dee Wallace is nice.
She is very nice.
You just know she's a nice person.
Yeah. Dee Wallace Stone. Not anymore. It's Dee Wallace now.
I think she's still Dee Wallace Stone.
Yeah. Christopher Stone attractive? Do you think he's attractive?
Absolutely. We've had this conversation.
Oh, have we? Okay. All right.
Yeah, that was like a pivotal moment. That fireside scene that he had in The Howling, where you could almost see it. It was like that Frankenstein 80 moment where I was so disappointed. Check this out. Speaking of Lawrence Welk.
Wow. That is amazing.
This is what Saturday TV used to be all about. Early on, it was the Lawrence Welk show, followed by Hee Haw.
Yeah.
Then later, after some boring shit, like in the 8:00 time slot at night, they started playing the weird shit.
Yeah. You're like, I can't wait till the family hour is over so I can get to the weird shit.
I did like Lawrence Welk though, even as a
Oh yeah,
kid.
yeah.
My grandparents watched it.
Mine too. They did the Welk followed by Hee Haw. Definitely
Mm-hmm.
was a big thing.
Yeah, you were in for the whole hour, baby.
Mm-hmm. I had a pair of Hee Haw overalls as a young kid. They had the
Like
logo.
they did.
They had the logo all over them, and then like the little cartoon character guys that pop up in the cornfield. It had them too. I think my mom has a picture. It was Noah and I had matching ones. And
Of
yeah,
course.
yeah. I had a NASCAR jacket too. We were super exploitation in the 70s and early 80s up to the Dukes of Hazzard. Come on.
Oh yeah, it never stopped. Actually, never went away.
CBS did this twice where they were like, we're not going to be the Hick Network, and they cancel all these shows. They did it in the early 70s with Beverly Hillbillies, and they did it again with Dukes of Hazzard. It's pretty
Yeah.
amazing. They're like, this is what got us to the dance, but we don't want to stay at the dance. What are we doing? We got Dukes of Hazzard and Dallas. Come on. Be happy with what you got.
Whatever they were putting out there was people that wanted to see it. It got ratings, so of course they're going to keep doing stuff like that.
If only there hadn't been the contract renegotiations with Coy and Vance. This is what killed Dukes of Hazzard. That and shows don't last more than 4 or 5 seasons, right?
Usually, if they do, that's usually not a good thing.
Mm-mm.
Like they just slip into some sort of like rote thing that keeps happening on it over and over.
Yeah. And you don't want that to happen. I think 3 or 4 seasons is good. And then just like, I like when a show has an actual conclusion. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of nice to have some closure. I don't think sitcoms necessarily need closure. Like, we didn't need to know what happened to the Brady Bunch because we found out later on the Brady Brides, right?
And then that show, The Brady's.
Oh my God, I love that show so much.
Bummer show.
It is such a bummer. Like, people get AIDS, people die.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not what I'm coming to the Brady Bunch for. Right?
Yeah, that's some bummed out shit on the Brady's.
Like, I come to the Brady's so that problems are solved in 30 minutes and we can get back to life. And the Brady's, just everything was bad. Everything was falling apart. And I thought, if even the Brady's are facing these things, I didn't take it from well, this is good to know that it can happen to them. I took it from oh no, like that's how bad it's getting. Like a harbinger of sorrow, to quote Metallica. Harvester of sorrow. Yeah. Anyways, sorry, I'm a little deep on
It's pretty serious.
Mm-hmm. You went a little hard on the Brady's last night. Look at this. Oh my God.
I just watched that movie, Lee Cronin's The Mummy.
Oh, how was it?
Have you seen it?
No, I saw that it was up and I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's not great, but I don't think it's as bad as everybody says it is. Did you see Evil Dead Rise?
Yeah, I hated it.
Okay, well then you're not going to like this either because it's very similar to that. Yeah. It's the kind of thing like I did respect the setup in the first place, which is there's a little girl. This family lives in Egypt. And the father is like a news anchor or something, and they're living in Egypt, and they have a 5-year-old daughter or something. I think she's like 5, somewhere around there, and she gets kidnapped. Like there's this strange kidnapping plot, and she's stolen and she goes missing, and they don't find her. Like 8 years later, there's this weird sarcophagus that just crashed out of the sky from an airplane. And it's this 3,000-year-old sarcophagus, and she's inside of it, wrapped in all these bandages. And the first thing they do is they pull her out, and she's all messed up from having been 8 years in a sarcophagus, I guess. And they send her home, back home to the States. And they're like, well, I guess it's time for her to go live at home. And I'm like, no, you wouldn't do that. I don't know. She was all messed up and she had bandages fused to her skin. So it just seemed like the kind of thing like that'd be crazy to send her home. But if you can get past that it turns into like exorcist possession style stuff, things flying around and people talking in weird voices and being possessed.
I'm pretty excited. Okay, you've sold it to me now, though, so I'm gonna watch it. What is the
Yeah.
Creeper? I saw Mike asked. Is that Phenomena?
No, that's Rituals.
Oh, that's right. Okay, wow. I like The Being. Some Jackie Kong. That's a good trip.
Yeah, it's not. Getting back to Lee Cronin's The Mummy, it's not exactly Evil Dead Rise. It is a different kind of concept. But there are some things that are just copied directly from that movie too, like people climbing around on ceilings and stuff. It's nothing you haven't seen before.
I saw the new Evil Dead trailer when I went to see Mandalorian.
Yeah, I saw it too when I went to see what was that fucking thing? Obsession.
Oh, how was that?
It was terrible.
Oh.
Oh my god, I fucking hated that movie. I was like, this is what everyone's raving about now. I don't know, but look at my taste, Dawn of the Mummy. So what do I know?
But Dawn of the Mummy's good though. Why wouldn't you do a fashion show inside of a place with a curse? Right? Like, of course you would.
Yeah, where else are you going to do your fashion show?
Yeah. You wouldn't go to school for work, not for a fashion show, to quote the Fresh Prince. That's what parents don't understand. A seminal hit when I was young. Want to see what came in the mail?
Yeah.
I got four things this week. These are all from Mill Creek is now has multiple labels. They're Alliance Entertainment, so they get a lot of stuff. So Mubi is part of there. So we have this. Of course, the camera's back. Can you bring that fucking intern down here so that we can hit him?
I told them.
The Mastermind. Nice. And then Scream 7 they sent me. Am I going to like it? I don't know. Ew, but it's a 4K. Oh, really? Why? I don't know. Yeah. I hope they don't like, hey, thanks for sending this. And I don't appreciate it. But I love as soon as I held it up, you went, ooh.
Ew.
And the Mila Jovanovic is the Protector. She plays a former war hero. Oh, how about that?
It's already got me.
I bought this. I'm a sucker for a multi-pack. The Clint Eastwood 4 comedies. It's got Every Which Way But Loose and Any Which Way You Can. Come on.
Oh, I remember those.
It's our HBO movies. A little bit of Clint with an orangutan. So, yeah. I'm going to watch this Lee Cronin Mummy now because I don't know who Lee Cronin is.
Oh, well, he's the guy who did Evil Dead Rise.
Oh, is he? Oh.
There's some other movie that he did before that was hot shit for 5 seconds. So here he is.
Yeah.
The Lee Cronin.
Let's look him up. Let's look up the Lee Cronin. Is he a master of horror yet?
I'm sure.
Does a master of horror have to die before other masters of horror can become? No, okay. The Hole in the Ground, he did. Ghost Train, a short. He did Evil Dead Rise. They're doing a folk horror television series called Spiral, and he's already in Evil Dead Wrath in 2028. And Evil Dead Burn. He is producing those. There you go.
David said he turned down Evil Dead Burn to do Lee Cronin's The Mummy.
Well, if you put your name on it, right? If you put your name on it, it's like Sam Panico's Stink Bug. I got to fight for that credit.
Wes Craven presents They.
We're getting 3 Dario Argento presents movies. Hey, Daryl. We love Black Roses.
Daryl's at the rest stop. Tell him I said hi.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah, we're getting 3 Argento produced. And, the Lucio Fulci produced ones are pretty good. So we'll see how that goes.
Is that all your mail?
That's it. I only got 4 in this week. And just a reminder, I also got a new Drive-In Asylum. Make sure to go to the Etsy shop, etsy.com/GroovyJim. Right? That's it.
groovydoom.etsy.com. Or
Okay.
I think you could do it the other way too.
Yeah, but make sure to get
Just
it.
Google Groovy Doom, and then I'm sure that'll come up.
Mine has a green inside. With as soon as I opened up, first thing I saw was that virus poster, and I was like, "Oh god!"
That's what that was meant to do, Sam Panico.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so nice.
I said I have to get his attention somehow.
Yeah,
it's like a pinup from the center.
It is. I wish if it flipped down again to give me another one, I'd be like, "Oh yeah."
Oh my god, could you imagine? Don't give me any ideas.
Right?
It's already complicated enough.
I know. Like this issue has a fold-in, like Mad Magazine on the back cover. You fold it in, it turns into the kid from Shock jumps up whenever you fold it in.
Oh my god. All right. We'll be right back after this brief commercial interruption.
When you want to look good, the place to look is Monroeville Mall.
Here's Eve Arden and the Imperial Taste Test.
Do you use margarine or butter?
Both. See if you can tell me which cracker has butter and which has imperial margarine. Not easy, is it?
I say this one.
That's the butter. All right, would you remove the doily?
Oh, this imperial. Tastes like butter.
Thanks for proving that when you buy imperial, you can't get closer to butter.
I buy imperial.
Good.
Fridays celebrate the new year with Harvey Korman, Cheryl Teagues, and Buddy Hackett on Donnie and Marie. Then
we got a killer grizzly on our hands.
Sarah stalks the wilderness.
That thing seems to know what we're thinking.
There's something out there.
Killer Grizzly.
Friday, starting at 8.
Pepsi-Cola's new 2-liter plastic bottle. It's tough.
Well, good morning, and welcome now to Channel 9's Fright Night. Our chiller stars Paul Nashi and Maria Persky in House of Doom.
I feel happier because I feel okay. It tastes good to me. It's just there. I use it. I like it. You got the sugar, you got the pink stuff, and you got the Equal.
Only Equal has 100% NutraSweet. No sugar, no saccharin.
I choose Equal.
A vision of horror rises out of a nightmare. A vortex of fear draws you down into hell. A shadow of evil opens the gates of madness. It has come. Eyeball and Suspiria together. Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent. Eyeball will grab you. Suspiria won't let you go. Go, 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 go.
The Crazy. Something that dements. Something that inflames. Something that brutalizes. It's madness unleashed by human error. The Crazy. A lethal terror snowballs into hell. In there. Madness runs rampant. The Crazy.
Let me help.
No one will come within 500 yards of this place. Kids were killed here, or at least that's the story we're all.
Lucky's here, Frank. I know it. And something awful's happened to him.
If he's here, we'll find him.
We should leave, Frank. We should get out of here tonight. This place, it's evil. I can feel it.
Operator, this is an emergency. I can't speak any louder. This is an emergency.
Hey, mister, help! Hey, mister, somebody's been hurt over there.
Crazy. Why don't we get out of here, Frank?
There's no more to be said about it, Mrs. M.
Tina, you must learn to train your eyes like the cat.
Or was it a dream? Well, you tell me. Did you find anything in the tunnel today?
That's a good one.
This carnival was constructed over a series of natural limestone caverns. That is how Bean has kept his family undetected for so many years. And they're cannibals, every one.
Clean this filth away.
Most of them had never seen the light of day. That's why they look so ghastly. Live like animals.
Mr. Malatesta, we have to check these things out.
Barry, not yet dead. Stupid Johnny, use your head. Put your feet where evil stand. The knife cuts quick. The blood pours red.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
That movie blows my mind.
I know.
Do you think, have we talked about this before, that how much of parts of us kind of feel Malatesta-ish? Like all the people underground that are just like kind of stuck in this alternate world?
Yeah, I think that's accurate.
Mm-hmm.
The chat suddenly blew up. I think
Yeah.
there were like all these messages that were meant to
I
come
know.
through and they never did.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. The chat's been acting really weird tonight. But yeah, it just really it's astonishing that even exists, that somebody even created it in the first place.
Yeah. We got an ask here. Bill, are you a Wasp fan? Someone asked.
Wasp?
Yeah.
No, not really. I don't know them very well.
You know what their name stands for?
No, I don't.
We are sexual perverts.
Oh, well, I never.
I have a letterbox list of Wasp appearances in movies because they show up in the Dungeon Master, which is very exciting for me. The whole sequence, yeah. Yeah. Blackie Lawless and Wasp. Yeah. But yeah. But Malatesta is its own thing. I don't know. It's such a... I think it's the kind of movie that someone could say, oh, well, it's just this cheap movie. But when you watch that trailer, you're kind of struck by just how strange some moments in it are.
Yeah. There's just so much going on in it. And it's so low budget.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's nothing to it in the budget, and it just looks kind of like a high school production in terms of the special effects, especially like when you go underground. But it's just it's just this side of believable because it's almost like it's supposed to be that way. Because of course there's going to be like cheap stuff built down there. It looks like a stage prop because that's all they had to work with was just junk wood that was laying around, like to build this world that they lived in with like upside down car parts and bubble wrap, just like all this stuff that had been discarded, and they had used it to, turn that into their lair. It's disturbing.
Yeah. That's what I like about it. It's just kind of, it's just, there's something more to it than the budget and the look of the film would suggest. And I guess that's almost all the stuff we show. So, but yeah.
You can
It's
see
a,
examples of it. Real people living underground in big cities like New York. And just go look at some stuff on YouTube. And these people in Malatesta's Carnival of Blood, anyway, were like just living down there underground with no contact with the outside world.
Oh, that's such a great trailer. I'm glad that Cher showed up in the third segment. I was worried.
Did you ever notice how her music for the Jack LaLanne clubs, it ends with this goblin-esque dun?
Oh, yeah.
It's like Dawn of the Dead, Cher.
Could you imagine that if it was Goblin and they're like, yeah, we did that. We didn't want to say that we did
it was
the
all
Jack
low
LaLanne.
key.
Yeah, it was just like, we did it.
No one was supposed to know except Cher. She insisted.
She's like, I will only do this commercial if you can get the Goblins to do the music for it. And they're like,
oh my God. And it's got to sound like Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah. So you either get the day, the dawn, or the night. You have a choice. I choose dawn.
It's just there. I like it.
It's just there. I like it. It's in the mall. I like it. That Monroeville Mall commercial is amazing, by the way. Like I've watched it like 100 times, and it's just incredible.
That dude looks pissed.
Oh my God! Also, like people
Doesn't he?
floating into people. Yeah, it's something. That's where fashion is.
Where is that taking place? It's so strange. It's almost like a back rooms kind of thing going on.
It really is. It's just like in a void that you can only access through Monroeville Mall. I actually got to go in the back rooms in Monroeville Mall because my ex-wife used to run a 579. What was it? Claire's there. So like when we left, we when I pick her up from work, we'd always have to go through the back of the mall, and it was always just weird being back there,
Freaky.
Yeah. Mike said, I will give you the rights to gypsies, trance, and thieves if you can get me the goblins. Oh, that would be awesome. We'll finally secretly share super into Italian cinema. Who knew? She's like, when I was in Mask, I thought I was actually in the Wax Mask, only to find out that I was doing a movie about Rocky Dennis. And I was like, can I get out of this? And they said no. So, yeah, I really wanted to be in the Wax Mask, especially when I thought it was going to be directed by Fulci before he died. But he did, and, it's all right. It all worked out for me. But I really wish I'd been in that. It could happen.
Yeah, I was a really big fan of The Beyond.
Yeah. Can you imagine if she was in The Beyond? Cher in The Beyond. Cher never did a horror movie.
I was recording in Italy when it was playing in theaters, and I went to see it when it was brand new.
Yeah. In her biography, Cher is very obsessed with Sicilian men, Jenny said, so that it could be. She also dated Gene Simmons. Not that he's Sicilian, but swarthy. I can say he's his own thing.
He's living in sin at the Holiday Inn.
He is, yeah. Oh, Gene. Well, I'm excited someone read the Cher biography. We have a review of Backrooms too from David. So I've seen some bad reviews on it. I've seen incredible reviews on it. I think it's a generational thing, personally. But I'm good.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I've watched the Backroom videos anyway. I haven't seen the movie, but I've watched the videos on YouTube, and I was just obsessed with them for a while because I never thought about it very much, spaces like that, but I have seen them, and I can't even remember where. Like, I must have had access to big empty spaces like that at some point, and it's just bizarre to think that there are all these malls that are closed down now, and they're vacant and abandoned, and those places are still there unless the mall's been torn down, like Century 3. Like
Yeah.
the ones that are still standing, like they still look like that on the inside.
The Mills is kind of like that if you go to the Mills.
Yeah. It's really creepy.
Yeah.
To think like what's in there. Like it's like this big, vast, empty space of nothing.
There's nothing, like the food court's still up and there's no restaurants in it. So like, and it's not like you can't go there either. That's
Yeah.
the weird thing to me. Like it's open all the time, but there's nothing there to go to or to enjoy.
I think the first time I ever started to get that feeling was at that mall, the Parkway Center Mall. I think where Phantom of the Attic was.
Yes.
I used to go in there all the time. Like for Giant Eagle was right there, and there was a Kmart and a couple other places. Like I think there was even a Sam Goody or something like that.
There was a Farmore too before it closed. It was like connected by
Yeah.
like a bridge thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and there was a Chi-Chi's over there, I think, too.
Then gradually, as pieces of it closed, there was also one of the stores that my ex-wife used to work for, CD Warehouse, back in the day. So there were like 3 stores, and that was one of our stores was out there. We'd have to go out there sometimes.
Yeah.
But I often went out just for Phantom. But yeah, as stuff closed in there used to be a Stouffer's restaurant in the food court too. But there, of course, there was nothing after a while. The Giant Eagle just closed out there not long ago.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
But I remember that place just starting to empty out. And then like Chi-Chi's had that incident where somebody got sick.
Yeah.
People got really sick at some point and the whole chain just closed down, and then that was gone. It was just like this big empty space in there. It's weird.
They had a flea market there for a while.
I never went up there.
Yeah, where Farmore was, and it was like 2 or 3 like vertical levels to the flea market. It was really cool.
Ew.
Yeah, and then it closed as the rest of the mall closed around. And I think once Kmart closed, they're like, yeah, there's nothing left here. Do you know what I mean? Like, what else is there? Isn't that weird to consider sometimes? Speaking of back rooms, that like Kmart and Sears were big chains, and now there's nothing left. Do you know what I mean? There's all these spaces where they don't exist anymore.
It's creepy. I remember remember the downtown Kaufman's?
Oh, yeah.
You could get lost in there. There were a lot of back rooms there. And they were accessible to you. Like sometimes if you just kept like walking deeper and deeper into the corners of the store, there'd just be all these big spaces back there where there was nothing.
Yeah.
It was so creepy.
I always felt like if you could get off an elevator floor there and there would be nothing there, and you would have to, do you know what I mean? Like that's how big it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember they had that whole, I think it was on the 9th floor where there was like a bookstore and different shops and stuff on it. And that was like, I don't know. It just felt like it was weird that like, as that store died, now it just feels weird to have a Target in there and a Five Below and all this other stuff. It doesn't feel right.
People live there now.
Yeah.
Those are all condos in
the
area where the stores used to be.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd like to live in there. If it would feel weird. Yeah.
I think it would feel really creepy.
Especially like there were like lives that happened in that building. Do you know what I mean? Like it was like a center of so much, and now it's like, oh, I'm just going to live here. It just feels weird.
That stuff's
weird
all gone.
Yeah. Oh, Kaufman's was something else.
We're going to start getting bummed out if we keep talking like this. So
Let's talk about good. Well, we got good movies coming up next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got with the Ghosts of Henley House. Is that the one? And Aroused. So Aroused. A proto maniac of sorts. But from the 60s, a roughie. It'll be good. Yeah. I'm excited for these. But I was excited for this week. This is a good double feature this week. An unexpected double feature.
Yeah. What was our connection? They were quintessential 70s and 80s films.
Yeah. I think that's the best way to put it. Thanks everybody for coming out and stand up too.
They also both featured vehicular homicide.
Uh-huh.
There was that connection too.
And the issues between parents and children.
Yeah.
Young kids
Thematically
dealing
linked.
with it. Yeah. We put kids through it this week. They went through the ringer. Do you think Damien hates balloons too?
I hope he does.
Yeah, imagine that's how it ends. Like, come on, say.
That's so definitely cool. All right, have a great week, folks. We'll see you next Saturday night on the DIADF.
Under 17 not admitted without parents or guardian. Under 17 not admitted without parents or guardian.